How's it going, Spaceport? Svethlane here with another tasty game for you. This is Armatus. This is a third-person shooter roguelite game that takes a little bit of inspiration from Returnal, a little bit of inspiration from Remnant 2, and we are exploring the demon-infested ruins of Paris while we are searching for a gateway to heaven. This game has a demo out right now on the Steam Next Fest, and thank you for the devs for bringing it to my attention in my inbox, because man, I've had my eye on this for a while and I was excited to see the demo drop. Let's get right into the action. I'm going to include the link to the game in the description along with some other tasty Spaceport links you can check out, and without any further ado, let's hop right into the action, guys. If you've played Returnal, or more specifically if you played Remnant, this has a lot in common with Remnant's gameplay. It's a very claustrophobic arena-based roguelike shooter with all kinds of different enemies to fight. Man, these guys are already laying mad poison traps down on the arena. I have a shotgun on this run. There's 4 different types of weapons unlocked in the demo right now, so you can get your hours worth out of playing the demo for sure. Lots of different ways to run through the demo already. The demo includes the first full biome and the first boss, and it's a lot of fun. This game has a whole lot of potential, which honestly, I hope it does really well. The devs for this game previously made a game called, I believe it was Godfall, and it got a little bit of attention. It was a little controversial and didn't do super well because I think it was a games as a service, live service title, and it just, it didn't go over too well. But this game has a lot of potential if they continue to do right by it going into full release, because the gameplay is super tight. It's extremely well optimized, at least on my PC. This demo is running smooth as butter on what I assume is maximum settings. Had a little hitch there when I was moving around the corner just to prove me wrong, but for the most part, you'll be able to see it's playing super smoothly. Not a whole lot of performance issues whatsoever. The gameplay is very challenging. As I said, very claustrophobic some of these arenas can get. It's all about zone knowledge, reading the map, reading where you are, where your enemies are, and staying on top of the situation. And it gets pretty hectic pretty quickly, even in this first biome. But the gunplay feels good, the gameplay feels good, all of the perks are useful, and that's a lot of what you need to make a pretty successful roguelite game, to be honest with you. They're checking off all the boxes that get me excited, and it's been a while since I played a game that's a third-person roguelite that is super smooth, high production like this, that works so well. All right, so we've got our first perk pickup. Give me just a second. Yeah, why don't we take Stone Hue? I haven't used this ultimate ability before. So you get an alt fire ability for your gun that's fired with LB or L1 or something else on the keyboard, I'm sure. This ultimate is used with RB or R1. You have a melee attack, obviously a little dash, and a jump. Now, the movement in this game, I feel like, could be sped up just a hair, and I think it's kind of slow on purpose when you're in a fight because the arenas can get a little bit tight. But I would like to see the character move a little bit faster, and while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and pick this door for the next item that we're going to pick up and augment to our armor. But you can see I slow down a little bit as soon as the enemies spawn, and I do have a shotgun this round, so I'm not really running and gunning as much as I normally would. Normally, I like picking things off at a distance, and this is a good opportunity for me to use a weapon that I don't use a whole lot in videos or in games in general. Ooh, look at that flamethrower. Dude, that is a sick alt fire. Let's go. I like that. A good flamethrower. Flamethrower with range in video games, pretty hard to find. Flamethrowers, games like to treat flamethrowers as a shotgun almost, and it just makes them feel underpowered most of the time. So I'm happy to see a flamethrower with a little oomph behind it. Let's get this guy. Yeah, stagger him out of that area ability. I don't want that burning me up. Demons eliminated in this arena. Yeah, so most of this playthrough, I'm going to do a full run of the first biome if I don't get conked out halfway through. But most of this video, I'm just going to be straight yapping over it. Guys, if you enjoy this video and if you enjoy this game more specifically, let me know in the comments and drop a like on the video so that I know I need to be playing more stuff like this. Maybe I can pick up Remnant 2, which I have, oh my god, I've neglected to play Remnant 2. That's kind of a little bit of a sin for me. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I love Remnant from the Ashes, so I need to play Remnant 2. Anyways, point being, if you enjoy this type of game and you want to see more of it, I'm more than happy to oblige you guys. Just let me know what you enjoy so I can put more of it in the spaceport for you. But yeah, this is, it's a pretty, like, as I'm going to say more, it's very smooth gameplay. It's very satisfying, and we are not in the tough part yet. We are just getting through the starting areas here and gearing up for the tough part. Because once we get a golden door in the teleporters here, ooh, oh man, that's when things get hairy. That's when things get hairy. So we want to get as good of luck as possible going into that yellow door. I'm going to pick up this weapon glyph. This is an upgrade, obviously, to our gun. And just making sure that we're going to be able to dish the damage out. The auto aim in this game, like the aim assist, is pretty strong, and that's nice. What is that? I got distracted by the weird ghosty over there. I don't know what that is. The evil Dracula over here is trying to blast me, so hang on. Let me clear these two Draculas out here so that I don't get got. What is that thing? Do I shoot it? No, it's an activated feature of some sort. I haven't seen that in a run so far. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Once again, let's clear these guys out. Good time to use my active ability. Ooh, stunner. Stunner with a boomerang. Very cool. And you can see one of the enemies dropped a minor blessing, which is a melee speed up. And, okay, what is this? You may encounter shades, lost souls in need of help reaching their final resting place.
I have to.
A shade has requested that you bring them to their final resting place. We deal 10% reduced firearm damage to enemies. Okay, so we're taking the shade with us, and we're taking a debuff for what I will assume is going to be a larger buff once we drop them off. That's pretty neat. Also, I mentioned the minor blessing that dropped from the enemy back there. Those are just mini buffs that you can get in individual rooms, which honestly is pretty helpful to start stacking up your build. You don't have to get everything at the end of a room. Not everything is a choice. They give you freebies sometimes, which feels really good, especially, oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. And why would I use the flamethrower on the flame guys? Oh no. I put myself in a terrible situation here. Let's just be consistent, clear these guys out. Man, playing this game really makes me want to play Returnal again. Returnal, this movement feels a lot like Returnal if Returnal was a little bit more grounded. Like, if you weren't so aerial and trying to fly all over the place in Returnal to dodge stuff, this is what that would feel like. Oh, get out of here. Don't blow up on me. I haven't been hit by that move yet, and I don't plan to be. Enemies also do have weak points on their bodies. If you hit those, you'll be doing bonus damage, obviously. And there's a lot of perks that have synergy with crit or weak spot hits, rather, not critical hits, weak spot hits, because there are critical hits as well. That can be doubled up too. Now, where's this shade gonna go? How far do we have to carry it? Let's see what glyphs we get for our weapon. Okay, 50% extra firearm damage while you're below 30% health. I don't think so. That's not what I want. Firestorm deals plus 50% damage, or enemies defeated by a firestorm explode and deal 200 damage. I think I'm going to take this one. Another 50% damage on our alt fire. And we have another weapon glyph up there, or the option to just get a fat load of money, which I'm not going to take right now. There's normally, I've only gotten to the end of the demo once. I don't like putting too many hours into the games before I do demos on them because I don't want to act like a know-it-all. I try to be informative when I make videos for you guys, but I don't want to sound like the nerdy train kid from the Polar Express. That's kind of, it's really easy for me to slip into that mode, and that's not the type of guy I want to be here on YouTube. So we're gonna not get obsessed with the games we play. The last run that I did, there was a shop right before the boss of the biome. So I'm interested to see if that shop pops up every time to try to torch this big boy. That did quite a bit of health, and you can see if I want, ouch. Oh, I didn't even get hit. Wow, lucky. If I really want to dish out the damage with this shotgun, it can shoot fast. It reloads quickly as well. None of the weapons that I've tried out, the only one I haven't tried out, I believe, is the SMG. All these weapons shoot fast. Woo! Shoot fast, reload quickly. I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel underpowered or like I can't do what I want to, right? As fast as I can pull that trigger, it's like having a Jacobs brand gun in Borderlands. As fast as you can pull that trigger, that's how fast the bullets are going to fly almost. So we do have armor in the bottom left on top of our health. The armor regenerates. It's sort of like a Halo shield. Once you're out of combat long enough or not taking damage long enough, you're going to get your armor back. And if you're out of armor, then obviously, yes, you will take health damage that you'll need to heal somehow if you want to get it back. But overall, it's not been too bad. So far in this first biome, I've been able to stay out of trouble. Okay, there's the yellow door. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. Okay, gain 25% firearm damage for 5 seconds whenever you defeat an enemy. We could bump the range of our flamethrower, or bullets from the bottom half of our magazine deal 25%. I think I'm going to take that, because that's going to do, over an entire magazine, that's an extra 12.5% damage, because we're doing half the mag is plus 25. Okay, so once we go through this door, we're going to have a negative modifier towards us in every room, or in every sector, as it were. Undying writes, crawlers arise from defeated foes. Very interesting, but I'm also going to get a passive enhancement to my core abilities, and I guess this shade's just it's rocking with us long term, which is very interesting but also concerning. I'm a little worried about it. I don't want to get caught in a bad situation. These flying guys can get a little crazy too. I feel like I can jump over the ones that charge me. There's ones that have this charge attack. Some shoot at you, some dive bomb you, and some have this like room-wide swoop attack that's really scary. And I feel like I might be able to... Oh, am I stuck? I am straight up stuck on the corner there. That's so embarrassing. There were stairs, though. I should have just walked around and taken the stairs. Anyways, I feel like you might be able to jump over the swoop attack, but I'm not brave enough to do it. Because as soon as my shield gets hit, I'm immediately on crisis mode in this game. You only get 20 shield points by default. Once that goes away, you start taking health damage. And in my first run that I ultimately failed, I actually had a perk set up to where when I was at full health, I got an extra 50% damage out of my weapon. So unfortunately, I was very paranoid due to my first run. And I think that's just lingered with me ever since. It's very unfortunate. But that's okay. That's okay. We're in a new situation. See, I'm taking shield damage. I'm not spooked. I'm not scared at all. Let me go ahead and use my abilities. I'm often frugal with my abilities. There we go. We eliminated the demons. The crawlers just died away once I cleared the actual targets. But anyways, I am very frugal with my ability charges, and I should be better about just spamming those. Okay, shatter damage. That, I guess that's damage. Okay, so they explode when I destroy an enemy that's been hit by my ultimate. And that's the damage that comes off of that explosion, I guess. Or I could just take a plus 5% flat damage boost. I think I'm going to do that. The rate that you get ability charges in this, it feels a little low, but you can get modifiers to boost the rate that you get energy, so I'm sure that's one of the downfalls of your demo being a vertical slice of a very small part of your game, right? Which is what this demo is doing. The quality is normally a lot higher on demos like these and more indicative of the final product. However, you aren't able to do the full run. Can I blow? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering what those eggs were about, dude. We just found out. We messed around and found out. But we have a flamethrower. That's the great equalizer right there. Dude, the flamethrower in this game is crazy good. I did not expect it to be that good, guys. I'm so unspoiled by flamethrowers. Let's see, melee recharge speed. I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take the extra money. I feel like melee is at a good rate already on recharge. I need more money for the shop later. I want to be able to buy something good. The last shop I got into, the minimum price on something good was 3,000 quintessence, which I just passed, and most of the things were $4 grand. So I do not want to be under-moneyed when I get to the shop this time. I feel like the enemies maybe could be a little bit more aggressive, but once again, when you have a vertical slice that's your first biome, things could just get absolutely insane down the road, and we have no indication of that. So when you're reviewing a game demo off of just the first biome, I don't know what this woman's yapping about over here, but I don't think it involves me. We don't really have to listen to her. We're a super-powered paranormal warrior looking for the gates of heaven. Honestly, do we need a handler? Do we need an operator? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I think we're doing okay on our own. But anyways, when you have a vertical slice demo, it's a little hard to judge whether things are balanced the way that they need to be, because there's going to be so much more game in the full release, right? What is this pensive? Will I be able to see Snape's memories in this?
What we did earlier.
The Shade's at peace.
That soul. We helped it move on.
Oh.
We've done some small good in this terrible place. I wonder if there are others.
So the Shade actually blessed us with a pretty major blessing. I've seen this in the perk pool before. We sacrificed 20... Oh. Interesting. There's no collision mesh now. Nice. I sacrificed 40 hit points to get 20 extra shield points, which in my book is not that bad of a trade-off, honestly. I like trade-offs like that, because shield regenerates and health does not without using an item. So it's easy as that. You can perform up to 3 sequential melee attacks as a combo. The second and third hits do additional damage. That is interesting, but I'm going to pick this other one. We've been leaning heavily on our shotgun this run, and I want to keep that up. Now, what is this on the left? Upgrade an existing glyph. Interesting. Ooh, what do I want to take? That's a hard choice. I haven't been taking a lot of celestial glyphs, but I think I'm gonna go with augment. I'm gonna get a new augment for our armor next. I just like getting new stuff. It's a habit I picked up from playing yet another Zombie Survivors. Oh my gosh, this is a tough arena. This is like a gore nest from Doom. You just gotta fight waves of dudes. Oh. All right, well, let's get this. Let's get this going. This is gonna be a tough fight, y'all. Oh yeah, and we got a bone wheel from Dark Souls out here too. On top of everything, we're dealing with boner wheels. Terrifying situations. Okay. Now the good news about a lot of these enemies is they can be staggered. You can stagger enemies in middle of their attack. Oh, the T-pose went crazy on the spawn in. Let's go. There's that swoop attack. The T-pose got me messed up, guys. Wow. What a game. Oh, we're taking some pretty tough damage to our shield. Let's get out of here and get some recharge rocking on that. I'm gonna throw my thingy mabobber out and try to freeze some guys. Okay, shield's back. That's good. Deal with him. I'm gonna pick off some of these more annoying enemies, like this guy. Don't want you swooping. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, melee doesn't go upwards. I can't aim the melee. I can only hit things on the ground. Pick on somebody my own size. Okay, this guy's swooping. Did I? No, I did not jump over it. Okay, no jumping over the swoop. I messed around and I found out, but that's okay. We're not out of shield yet. We've taken 0 health point damage so far. There we go. Okay, now we're probably going to get one more wave. That's it. One more wave. Let's see who we got. Nobody crazy. Honestly, got pretty lucky with the monsters that spawned in this time. Just a bunch of Draculas. Draculas and bats. That's okay by me. There's a lot of Draculas, though. Ouch. That's a lot of Draculas. Get them out of here. Do we have another wave? Another wave. Is this going to have a big boy? More Draculas, more bats. Hey, you know what? Draculas and bats all day, dude. I'm ready for Halloween again. I'm ready for Halloween, Spaceport. It needs to always be Halloween. I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, ooh, it's always Halloween in this house. But honestly, I wish it were Halloween. Summer Halloween, spring Halloween. You know, we should always have a Halloween event rocking in your local area. Yes, your local area, Spaceport. Your sector of the galaxy should always have a Halloween celebration hat, in my opinion, because you deserve it. You deserve it. Was there a door here? Was I just hallucinating? Maybe I should follow my compass. I think I just walked into a corner that I was hallucinating something being in. And I haven't ever noticed this, but the doors get bloody behind you when you walk into a room. That's a pretty cool effect. I like that effect. But yeah, this game's beautiful. It actually reminds me a whole lot of that one Souls-like game. Good Lord, I played it on my stream. It takes place in France, and you play as a robot. It's very cool, very awesome. Steel Rising, that's what it is. Okay. Borrowed Strength, plus 25% damage, but this bonus is... Oh, dude, that's just free damage. Look at this, plus 1% damage for every 1,000 money I have. What do you think this is? In this economy? I can't work that in this economy. Things are bad out here, man. Okay, upgrade or celestial? You know, that thing's giving me the middle 2 fingers, so I'm giving it the middle 2 fingers. Onwards. Now we're in a facility, and even these facilities open up into arenas, but you gotta walk through the utility buildings to get to the demon. That's kind of how things go. We're roaming the streets. God, I hate these things. They are disgusting and very annoying. Also, this particular map layout is one of my least favorites in the demo. This map layout is nasty. It is skinny, and most map layouts have a second path that you can take. If you jump over this fence, which is what you would normally do in the map layouts, you just fall into the water and take a lot of health damage. I don't like that. Not fun. Disagree. Look, you can just fall off and hurt yourself. You gotta run figure 8s on this particular map, but that's okay. That's okay. This is why Svethlane plays the games before he makes a video, so I don't look like an absolute fool on the internet to dozens of people. That's you. That includes you. We try to have a little dignity here. I'm being a clown online for the internet, but I'm retaining what dignity I can have, you know? Make it where you can get it. All right. Ooh, we got a blessing up on my defense rating, which hopefully affects the damage I take to my armor, not just my health. That's really exciting. Okay. Continue on, and we finished the sector here, so grab our upgrade. Sacred Inferno, or I was hoping to get Intensifier. That's awesome. So now we're going to get an extra 35% damage, which is 17.5% extra damage over the course of my entire magazine. Oh man. Okay, so we've got 4,500. Let's go to the outpost. This is the store, so we're coming up on the boss. Been a really nice, smooth run. This is not what happened the last time I entered this teleporter. Not good. I don't like it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, not fun. Just nuking my health here.
Formidable aim, warrior.
Yeah, I was hoping I would get a shop like last time, but apparently the game says nay, nay. Not for you, Seth Lane. Where's the demons? Give them to me. Line them up, slice them down. Hey, that was pretty solid. I like that. I like it. All right, get out of here, Dracula. Oh, spooky. Spooky guys. Get him out of here. Anybody else? Dude, how many do we have to beat to get these bonuses? Oh, poison bugs, disgusting. No, 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 no. Oh, terrible use of the flamethrower. What am I doing? Why is the bug on the wall? No! Get down from there. Nasty. Here, I probably need to take the bat out. This guy's gonna sneak up on me and do some major damage if I'm not careful. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna take this guy down. Are we done? Okay, one more bug boy. One more bug boy. Get him gone. Get him gone. Be gone, demons. Please, I feel like I'm doing good. There's so many waves, though. Flame. Bats. Goodbye. I'm gonna, yeah, dodge that. I heard some crystal shards heading my way from another big boy over there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, that's damage right there. Shotgun's doing great. And I got 2 rewards. Look at me. All damage up. And let's do weak point damage. That's just going to be free real estate right there. And nothing dropped, right? I just got blessings injected straight into my bloodstream. Is that what happened? Yeah, another 5%. I don't really understand what happened there. I think I got some free money and I got a blessing. Okay, I understand the assignment now. And now we get the statue. Okay, very cool, very cool. Very cool. So we get this anyways. So let's see. Man, that would be so nice to get the level 2 bloodied. Unfortunate. This is useless to me. 10% melee damage. So I'm not going to get this. I don't think I'm going to be below 30% health. So I am going to grab just, I guess, both of these. That's what I can get, and we still have a little bit of money left, but nothing to spend it on. So let's rock and roll, guys.
You're spoiled for choice, warrior.
Spoiled for choice. Okay, now it's time. This is the boss of the first biome, the Greater Demon. Let's get in here and do some damage. Hopefully I've done well enough that we can take him down. Guys, if you've been enjoying the videos so far, consider dropping a fat like. Ouch. Ow, that really hurt a lot, and I just took some health damage immediately after I said I wasn't going to take any health damage. I need to be a little bit more, we need to play defensively here, yeah. So this guy has a big fat shield on his face, looking like he's got the Orma and Reeve shield from Dark Souls 2 clamped to his head. You know the vibe, you know how it is. Oh gosh, get rid of this eyeball. I don't like that guy. This guy's name is the Monument, and you can't see it out here, but he has his head stick out. Oh no, I barely missed it. His head sticks out of the stone when he hits something. I'm gonna try to position him. Oh my god, he smashed right through that. I was trying to get him to stick his little head up against one of those pillars because that'll stun him if he runs into it, but apparently he didn't want to do that. So I'm trying to lock in here. I don't want to get bamboozled. I don't want my arrogance to be my downfall. Oh, I nailed it. I nailed it. Right into the pillar. Let's go. Freeze him up. We reloaded. Slash him real quick. Get a little flame rock in here. The flame is hitting him even with the shield up.
It's in a blind fury, warrior. It will lash out at anything. It
Oh,
wants to
Oh, really? Blind Fury, huh? That's what I'm dealing with as well. I'm feeling Blind Fury against this individual. Freeze him up. Freeze him up. Get behind him. Let it rip. Next charge he does is going to hit the wall. And then he's getting flamethrowered. Hopefully until he's gone. Oh, almost there. Almost there. We got this in the bag, I think, though, if I'm not being egotistical here. Never get smart until it's over. And there we go. Easy fight. Easy game. And there's the head sticking out. Look at it. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here. Svethlane does not miss. And there's your first biome of Armatus. That's the demo. So it went pretty quick and easy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't even know if I'm going to edit this whole lot. I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 cuts in the video, maybe. I might just leave it raw for you guys because that was a non-stop experience from beginning to end. So in the comments, let me know what you think. You've enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, I think this game has a lot of potential if the devs play it right. And it looks like it's gearing up to be a single-player experience, which I do appreciate the detail that normally goes into those. Thank you for staying and watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to see more great roguelike content and other RPGs as well, consider dropping that sub to the spaceport. Drop a like on the video. And guys, until the next time I see you, do me a favor by being kind to yourself, being kind to somebody else you meet. And yeah, I'm going to see you soon. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.